Week 1 has yet another strong game that's going to be played in it. Now, LSU Tigers are number 9 in the nation. Clemson Tigers are number 4 in the nation. Both of them have a Death Valley as the moniker for their stadium. Now, this is going to be played in the Clemson Death Valley. Last year, the Clemson Tigers made it into the into the college national playoffs. Here's the thing. They were a 9-3 team, the only one that made it in there because they won the ACC tournament or the ACC championship. But they didn't win against either one of the two opponents that they had that were SEC. Then they faced Texas. They lost to Texas. This is what people are thinking about when they think about Clemson. Clemson has a problem with SEC schools. Hey, they lost to my beloved Tennessee Vols in a year that Tennessee beat both the ACC champions. Pittsburgh was the incoming, and Clemson was the one that won it that same season. Now, you're taking a look at all this. LSU, Brian Kelly can't start the season without a loss. He's been less than stellar for LSU. Okay, when I say less than stellar, you're talking about a team that's used to winning national championships, used to being one of the top dogs. Well, they can't quite do it. They can't get out of that second tier. So let's take a look at these two teams and who's probably going to get it.
Hey folks, this is Paul. I want to thank you for viewing my video.
Sounds dry.
And I want to give you one thought process.
Okay, let's start this off with the LSU Tigers. Now, also hit like and subscribe if you don't mind. LSU Tigers have got a returning quarterback that people are excited about. Garrett Nussmeier has got, last year, starting out, had a 64.2 completion rate, 337 completions on 525 attempts, 4,052 passing yards, 7.7 yard average, 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. You then go to his rushing. Pretty decent numbers when you take a look at that as well. He had 5 carries, negative 46 yards. Okay. Not an RPO guy, but he is somebody that this team that people are excited about. Number 13 is considered one of the best in the nation. Not necessarily the top, but he's pretty good. This is on a team that is statistically pretty freaking good. You take a look at people like Caden Durham, who averaged 5.4 yards a rush last year. He had 140 carries last year, 5.4 yards average, 753 yards overall, 6 touchdowns, 28 receptions, 269 yards there, 2 TDs there. In other words, this is a team that is well-rounded on the offense. On the defense, they've got a pretty strong thing. But Brian Kelly, as much as he excites people, is not quite where everybody wants him to be at. Now, mind you, he's done a pretty good job as a head coach. I mean, he's 292 wins, 107 losses, and 2 ties. The ties came with the Grand Valley State Lakers. That is a Division II school where he got 118 of his wins. He went 118, 35, and 2 on the Division II level. Then he went to Cincinnati, went 34 and 6. Central Michigan before that, 19 and 16. Went 9 and 4, won the conference title for the Central Michigan Chippewas because he built them up. Then went to Cincinnati Bearcats, got 2 conference titles. Notre Dame, went 10 and 2 there. Didn't quite get him there, but he got him close. Got him 11 and 1 and 10 and 2. I mean, he did things there. That were pretty freaking amazing. So, other than the season that they had to vacate all the wins from the 2012 and 2013 season because of academic misconduct, but other than that, and now he's at Notre Dame, and he's gone 10 and 4, 10 and 3, 9 and 4, but he can't quite seem to get that big game. So we're going to take a look at Clemson. Now, when we're going to talk about Clemson, Clemson's got Dabo Sweeney. End of story. He's got Dabo Sweeney. It's got Dabo Sweeney. Now, Dabo, national championship coach, one of the few out there that's active. You're taking a look at, they've got Cade Klubnik, who, pretty impressive. He was 63.4 completion rate last year on passing, 308 completions on 486 attempts, 6 interceptions, but 36 touchdowns. Think about that. 36 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. He had 2023, he had 290 completions on 454 attempts, 63.9% completion, 19 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. This is a guy that knows how to control the ball. End of story. He knows how to control the ball. When it comes to rushing, he actually knows how to rush. He's got 2 touchdowns from rushing last year, from his freshman season. Last year he did 119 carries, 463 yards, 3.9 average, and 7 touchdowns. 2023, 4 touchdowns. 2022, 2 touchdowns. So Cade Klubnik knows what they're doing. Dabo Sweeney knows what he's doing. He finally decided to start working with the transfer portal. Think about that. This is a national title winner that hasn't wanted to play or hasn't wanted to deal with the transfer portal, but he finally decided. He finally figured out what he wanted to figure out, because that's what he was doing. He's only ever been a head coach at Clemson. He's 180 wins, 47 losses, 2 national championships, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 conference championships, 2 division championships. I mean, this man knows how to win. He does. And he had to get into something so he understood what he was doing. And when you've got somebody like Cade Klubnik up there, and you've got the rest of the team up there, now, they're even working on, they're not wanting to play around. They need to prove that they can handle the SEC. And this is what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to deal with LSU this year. They're going to have to deal with South Carolina this year. Both these teams are great teams. we all know South Carolina, they may not be up there in rank, but Clemson, they've had Clemson's number quite often. And Shane Beamer knows how to coach. So this is what Dabo Swinney's thinking about when he's going into this game. How can he be a national title contender if he can't beat an SEC team? How will he get a chance to do that? Because more than likely when he gets to the gets to the playoffs, because don't tell me he won't make it to the playoffs, how's he going to do anything if he can't beat an SEC team? Because more than likely he'll meet an SEC team or better. Somebody who beat an SEC team that he can't beat. This is what Dabo Swinney's thinking about as he's going into this game. Now, I'm going to say this. I think that Clemson, slight edge. Not only is it at their Death Valley, to have that as the name of both the teams. They're both Tigers. They both got Death Valleys. Clemson has got a lot more to prove. Brian Kelly, he's done quite a bit, but do you think he can make it there? That's the talk. Brian Kelly's thinking that the entire time. He's rejiggered his offensive line over the summer, and in fall camp, that's what he's been working on. Garrett Nussmeier is a pure passing quarterback. He isn't a Cade Klubnik. But Dabo Swinney, who's won 2 national titles, won multiple ACC titles, he's thinking about, hey, I've got a player that's dynamic at quarterback. I've got all around him players that he needs to make it better. When he got into the transfer portal, he's not relying on it. He builds a team and he brings in pieces that they need. Whereas LSU, LSU's doing the same thing, aren't they? Yeah, they're probably, they use the transfer portal more, but Garrett Nussmeier, look at him. I think that Clemson's got the edge on this one because it's an opening game. Because it's an opening game, that right there, it says it all. The only problem is that Clemson can't get over. Clemson knows they've got to get over their SEC hump. If they can't win this game, they're going to be looking at it as, oh great. Honestly, I think that Dabo's looking at this. I think Cade Klubnik is looking at this. I think that all of the Clemson Tigers are looking at this. But at the same time, Brian Kelly's looking at LSU can't get over it. But here's the thing. I'm more trustworthy, even though it's an ACC school, I'm more trustworthy, or I have more trust that I put into Dabo Swinney on this game. While Brian Kelly's a good coach, actually he's a beyond excellent coach. Dabo Swinney knows what he's doing. He doesn't play around. So I honestly think that Dabo Swinney will have his team ready for this game. Brian Kelly will have his team ready, but I don't think he doesn't quite know how to get to that level. He can't seem to get ready for those big games. Yeah, he wins them on occasion, but Dabo Swinney, yeah, now there's a coach right there that knows how to prepare his team. So I'm thinking, in all honesty, Cade Klubnik being what he is, Dabo Swinney being what he is, Clemson Tigers being what they are, they're going to be hungry. They're going to want some Frosted Flakes. So this is what I'm saying. I'm going to say that I think Clemson will win this game. But you tell me what you think. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.